Dave with NTI Online, and today I'm going to walk you through connecting your TRX or FTVN boiler to the Wi-Fi. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you're going to want to find the NTI Net app, and you're going to want to download this to your phone. This is going to make connecting the boiler much simpler. So I'm going to start this, and now that I've opened the app, I already have an account. It asks me if I'd like to put a new product online, so I'm going to click Start the Procedure. It gives me two choices. It says, is the product already connected, or I want to connect the product now. The reason for that is you may have previously hooked the boiler to Wi-Fi but not added it to your account, so you could do that at a later time. In this case, I'm assuming that you're just starting this up the first time. You're probably going to want to connect the product. And we give you a set of instructions. So you want to get close to the product. You need the Wi-Fi name and password. Currently, we can only work with 2.4 gigahertz networks. So if you have a 5 gigahertz, see if there's a switch on the router that lets you do either dual band or switch it back to 2.4. And then it asks you to use the connectivity quick start guide. In this case, you're just going to use this video. So we're going to click I'm ready, let's go. And now it asks me to start the procedure on the machine. So that's what we're going to do next. So if you have this style of control board, what you're going to do is just do a quick press of the menu button. It's going to say iNet. I'm going to press OK. If you press OK on Wi-Fi, just make sure it's set to on. If this was a product that's been installed for a while, somebody may have changed it to off. Press OK again. You're going to go up until you see this AP. You're going to press OK, and that's going to begin to blink. At this point, you're done interacting with the boiler. Everything else is done on the app. So I go back to my app, and the instruction here says I have started the procedure, so I'm going to click that. Now we get a connection in progress. And it now asks, NTI Net wants to join your Wi-Fi network. We're going to allow it and click Join. This is now my phone talking to the boiler controller. It's now looking for Wi-Fi networks in the building. And it's found a Wi-Fi network, NTI private. In this case, that's not the one I want to connect to. I want to go to NTI guest. I'm going to select that network. We're going to select password, and I'm going to type that password in. And one thing you have to watch with at least the iPhone is it likes to capitalize your first letter, which I find can throw me off sometimes. I'll forget to change that, and of course if it's caps it won't recognize. Now that I've put in the correct password, we're going to click confirm. Connection is in progress. I'm just going to move this to one side, and it now asks how I'd like to proceed, and I can either register the product or finish the procedure. In most cases, I would recommend that you just register the product right now. And you see my control board rebooting here. That's a good sign. It means the control board has received the new password in the Wi-Fi network, and it's telling me it's okay. So we're going to go register the product. It's already downloaded the product serial number. That lets the internet web app know to talk to this boiler specifically and not somebody else's. There's a little checkbox here that says I've shared with the client the fact that I'm connecting it to the internet. You do have to request that permission. And the other one down here is remote assistance in read-only mode. If you select that box, you get read-only access to the boiler and not full access. So generally speaking, for technicians, I recommend that you do not check that unless you specifically don't want access. We're going to click next step. And now the web app wants to know where the unit is located. This is going to be used for the outdoor reset function if you choose to do internet weather. So I'm going to enter a location. So we're at the factory, so it's 30 Stonegate Drive. And it's already populated. It might be a bit hard to see, but it says 30 Stonegate Drive, St. J, and if I select that, we can see it is St. John, New Brunswick, which is where we are. It's already loaded the postal code, and at this point I'm just going to click Save. I usually do not fill out the user data. That can make life a little difficult if this user data is not identical to what the homeowner has selected on their account. It can cause you problems, so usually I leave that blank until the unit is registered. Then I would, if need be, go through the application with the homeowner and register the product to their account as well. So we're going to press OK. It's now loading, and this product is successfully connected to the internet. If you would like to interact with the boiler, you actually don't do it through the application. You would navigate to the NTI boiler's website. Let's close that out. You're going to find the remote connectivity page. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click this. I've already logged in, so it takes me straight to my home page. I've got 8 units registered. I'm going to click this registered units, and if I scroll down, I can see that I have a unit here, 30 Stonegate Drive, St. John, New Brunswick. It actually has a little red X on it. So let's just see what's going on here. So we can see the boiler has an error code, and of course I've got a red X here indicating that there is an issue with this boiler. So I can select the boiler, and I can see that I've got a blocking error 102, pressure sensor error. And at this point I can then use the web app to interact with the boiler. If you want to go through the appliance menu, you can go into the tech menu, and all of your settings are available to modify. We'll have a separate video on how to use the web app, but once you're logged in, you get complete access to this boiler. If you have an Android phone, the process is exactly the same. There really should be very little difference, except for the fact that you have to go to a Google Play Store or something like that to download the app. Now that our product's connected, we've got a Wi-Fi symbol. Your product is connected, registered. You can now access this from anywhere in the world that has an internet connection. Modify settings. There are some error codes that could be reset, not all of them. And of course, if you need to modify settings, you've got full access. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you find the video helpful. If you do, please give us a like and a subscribe. And as always, if you have problems, call tech support at 1-800-688-2575. Thanks for watching the video today. If you'd like to check out more videos, see the link below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for all the future updates. And also check us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram.